What's up, guys? I'm Joe Damondroth, and this is Big Man Fitness. Well, came to epiphany the other day. You know, in our weight loss journeys, we tend to work in a deficit. What if I told you that's not the only way to do it? Would you believe me? So, the concept is we take our daily activity and we figure out how many calories we should take in. Now, there is this equation you can do, and dear God, I'm not trying to remember how it goes, but it's something like 10 times your weight in kilograms plus 6.25 times your height in centimeters minus 5 plus your age in years plus 5, and that gives you a starting point. That is your, and if it's not correct, I'm gonna have it right here. That is this is how many calories your body needs just to survive. That's doing nothing else. Okay, now putting my information in there, you'll see it on the screen here. It gives me roughly a little over 3,000 calories. Now, doesn't seem like a lot. 3,000 calories, you're doing good. Hold up, we haven't added in PAL yet. That's your physical activity L, whatever, I forget what L is. But basically, it's got like 4 little stats. Are you sedentary? And that's a range of like 0.8 to 1.4, I believe. Somewhat active, where I consider myself, or low activity. That's where I consider myself. I consider myself higher up on the higher end of the low activity. And that's like 1.4 to 1.59. Then you got your somewhat active, or a little bit more active, and that's like 1.6 to 1.8, and then 1.8 to 2 is you're very active, and those are your guidelines. So now you take your original number, a little over 3,000 for me, and you multiply it by 1.5. That is your maintenance calories needed per day based on your activity level and the things you do. That's how many calories you need daily to maintain your weight. Pretty simple, right? Not so much. You see, now we look at this number and we go, hey, you know, I'm gonna go into a deficit. I'm gonna do 500 calories a day. Okay. 500 calories a day will put you roughly a pound a week. 1 pound should be about 3,500 calories. So, by going into a 500 calorie deficit per day, well, that would put you a pound a week, and that's not a bad starting spot. Here's the catch. That's how we've always done it. Now, for most normal people, that makes you extremely hungry. For someone like me, I'm nowhere near even a 500 calorie deficit. I'm back to my full carb eating now, and that includes like my oatmeal in the morning, adding the cup of rice and 2 cups of vegetables with my chicken at night and my cottage cheese. I've added a sandwich, 2 slices of bread, some mayonnaise, mustard, bologna, because I need more calories. I'm not eating enough. All of that, my full day of eating, I'm at 2,901 calorie. That puts me, if I did my PAL correctly, and I do my, I picked 1.5 on the PAL. Lower activity, but I'm on the higher end of that scale. 1.5 times the just over 3,000 calories puts me at 4,537 calories needed daily just to maintain weight. That's a lot of food. So, I'm at a 1,600 calorie deficit, just over 1,600 calorie deficit, and that's a lot of mathing. Figure that's a pound every 2 days, almost. put me at almost 4 pounds a week. And I'm trying to add more activity to it, which if I add more activity to it, then I got to put myself on the PAL scale a little bit different. And then we got to chase that, because, okay, I'm only taking in 2,900 calories, and as you drop weight, you should lower your intake of calories and put yourself in that same spot. You got to keep doing that. You got to math it out. That's tough. So now there's actually 1 or 2 other ways you can maintain this. Okay, for me, and we're going to discuss me, because these are numbers I've done, I've gone through, I'm showing them to you guys. You don't have to show anybody, but please, when you do these, be honest. Okay, 4,537 calories, 37.5 calories if we want to be exact. All right, say I'm start eating that. It's going to take some time for me to start building up and figuring out what I'm going to do to get up to 4,537.5 calories. Now, as I told you guys last week, thinking about adding a walk at night, since I'm lifting in the morning and walks at night. Partially because right now I'm averaging around 7,000 to 8,000 steps a day. A nice leisurely walk in the afternoon can literally put me over 10,000. And really I should be doing at least 10 to 12,000 steps a day. Now, if we look at the math of everything, about every 2,000 steps could be 500 calories, or 100 calories, sorry. So if you do 10,000 steps, that's 500 calories. So wait a second. If I'm maintenance 4,537 calories on what I'm doing now, do I really need to lower my intake by 500 calories? Or can I just go ahead and kind of do let me just add these steps in. Now I'm actually burning 500 more calories from activity, and I'm still at my maintenance. I'm eating. I'm not going through those hunger pains. I'm not getting hangry. You see where this is going? So you can put yourself in a deficit by reducing how much you intake, or put yourself in a deficit by adding just a little more activity. But then again, you're still chasing it, because let's say, okay, I'm at 4 pounds a week, I'm losing. Well, that's going to change the whole shebang. All the math is now wrong for the next week. Yeah, that gets tough. So here's another suggestion. You're losing that weight. You lost 4 pounds. So, want to go for a walk? Throw a 5 pound bag, 5 pound weight into a backpack. Now, I'm still moving basically the same amount of weight. It's out there just chugging along, carrying the weight I used to carry. Then the following week happens. Lose another 5 pounds. Throw another 5 pound bag, or pound weight in the bag. Now, you can take it to the extreme. You can just carry those weights all day. And that's the true proper way of, okay, you've added activity, you're eating the same, your maintenance levels. So for a healthy individual, let's say their maintenance is 2,500 calories. Now, 2,000 calories at a deficit, or do they eat the 2,500 calories and they go with this? You can do a weighted vest, you can do weights in a backpack, keep carrying that weight all day long. You're going to see results. So, do you throw them in a bag, go for that walk? Well, I can tell you, I can't wear a weighted vest at work. That's out of the question. But I can still, when I go for these walks, I can throw the weights into a bag and carry that with me. So, as I'm losing weight, I'm keeping the weight with me for my workouts. One of my workouts. Having that weight doesn't necessarily help me, except maybe on legs, when I'm doing lifting. But you do other activities, riding bikes, stuff like that, that definitely can help you and put you in a good spot, I would say. So the idea, using this equation, and again, be honest. I consider myself high on the low scale of PAL for low activity. because there are people way more active than I am. Yeah, I move around at work, I work out. At times I come home though, and I'm very sedentary, tired. So I got to take all that into account. And being honest, I consider myself on that lower end. And it's being conservative. If I go to a higher end, those calorie numbers add up very fast. Oh, now I'm supposed to be at 5,600 calories a day, 6,000 calories a day. Barely getting 3. I'm not even getting 3,000 calories a day. Where do I put it? Where I'll be eating all day. So the idea is sound. Just think about how you want to do it. Do you want to be hungry all day, every day? Or do you want to just kind of get into it and go, you know what? I'm going to do my maintenance. I'm going to try to add just a little more activity to cover that maintenance. And if you're not using a watch, you can get a pedometer. A couple bucks on Amazon. Stick it on your waistband as soon as you get up in the morning, and it gives you a ballpark. Is this thing accurate? 100%? Neither will a pedometer be, but it gives you an idea. And that idea can help drive more success in your weight loss or your fitness goals. And that is what we're trying to do here. So, again, be hungry or try to enjoy it a little more. Now, it's going to take me time. 2,900 calories. I'm just getting back into full carbs, or full diet. Getting those carbs back in, all that white rice and that mixed vegetables, the oatmeal. Trying to pick complex. I don't do brown rice or jasmine. I know. Some of you are going to leave me a comment. I have a feeling. But it's getting those complex carbs in, getting some carbs in as my energy source. Remember, carbs are our friends. We don't have to be afraid of carbs. Getting those in, doing what I got to do, and then trying to figure out where am I getting extra food from to get up to near my maintenance level. Hopefully I can start catching it as it's dropping, find a nice even boop, and we're there, because it's going to take a few weeks getting used to eating like this again, and then taking those next couple steps. But it also allows me to say, hey, I'm still kind of hungry. Let me grab a snack when I get home. And I'm not in any type of, oh man, I just messed up my 500 calorie deficit, because I'm nowhere near that. Again, showing you guys what the numbers I use to help you understand the numbers you can use. Again, here is the equation you need. If you go online, just look up the PAL, P-A-L, physical activity. Really can't remember what L is. And it's like a calculation. Some of them do calculations, but just try to look up what the 4 sets are. Get that squared away for yourself. Do that equation. Then it's multiply your BMR calories to the PAL, and that's where you get your maintenance calories. And from there, you're much further on your journey than you thought. Sorry guys, gals, as always, don't forget to reach on down here, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, give this video a big thumbs up. Really helps with my channel, helps distribute my channel. You can also find me on Rumble. Search for BMF or Big Man Fitness, and you can watch me over there. Over there you hit the plus symbol, not the thumbs up. But either way, give it a like. Thumbs up or plus. Either way works for me. Either platform works for me. Just try and get it out there so people have more options where they can watch my content. And it helps me when you guys do watch it. You can also follow me on Facebook, Jedediah Raymond Abendroth, and from there I'll lead you to the group I've created for this channel. We can keep any conversations going. You want to start a new conversation, you want to ask questions about, well, where am I coming up with some of this and how am I getting some of this? I'm an open book. I'd be glad to answer any questions you might have. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm still going to call it Twitter. I know it's X. No, Twitter. You can find me on Twitter. It's twitter.com still. It's a Twitter. At JedFDK. do different kinds of posts, stuff you might find interesting, informational, or just all around fun. So come give me a follow over there, and yeah, see if you enjoy some of the other stuff I enjoy. But as always, you don't feel comfortable reaching out to me on any of the platforms I just mentioned below, then please, please, please send me an email, bmfjed@gmail.com. Guys and gals, drop me some comments down below. Let me know how your journey is going, and how do you like this information I've been doing here in the last couple of weeks. It's kind of, I'd say it's a series. It's a little different, but I'm really enjoying it. So please drop me a comment down below, and as always, stay fit, stay healthy. I'll see you next week. Peace.